When I was in New Orleans, I made sure that I went to this spot. It's become a popular spot for morbid people like myself to see when they're in New Orleans because of the things that have happened inside of it. The mansion, or as it's known, the LaLaurie mansion, belonged to this woman, Delphine LaLaurie. This was her home with her third husband that she had in New Orleans. She was born when it was still a Spanish colony, and by 1832 she had built that mansion on the corner of Royal and St Nicholas Street in New Orleans. On April the 10th, 1834, a fire was started at the mansion. It said the fire was started by a slave who had said she was trying to kill herself as to avoid going up to the attic of the mansion. The attic is above the arched window that you can see. Come on, Lee, turn around. That you can see there at the top, and the attic ran all the way across those rooms at the top. This happened only a couple of years after another slave had jumped from the balcony you can see in the middle of the picture there. She jumped to her death in a suicide. When the fire had been put out, they entered the attic with great difficulty as it had been locked shut several times. What they saw inside was a scene of horror where slaves had been mutilated and just been tortured in the most appalling way. Slaves had feces in their mouth and the mouths had been shown shut. Others had had their intestines removed and wrapped around them like a belt. Another had had their limbs broken and reset so that they resembled a crab. The slaves were taken off LaLaurie, but one by one she managed to purchase them all back. This angered the local residents, and a mob soon formed looking for revenge on LaLaurie. A mob formed from down that street there, and LaLaurie ran out of the building and it said was never seen again. Rumours spread that she ran to France, and that's where she led out her final days.